today we're doing Amaurot, which is the final dungeon of Shadowbringer. As usual, recommend to take Rianji and Rina and tank for that tank. So, Amaurot is one of this dungeon which is heavy on story. There will be a lot of narration during the dungeon. I would really advise you listen to the story that go through the dungeon, as a lot of it actually is explained and narrated.
星の断りは唐突に乱れほつれていく。創世に用いられてきた術もまた暴走して獣を生んだ。我が力お見せしましょう。
Second just arrived here. Nothing special here, you can just use AoE attack at the distance. So for the coming group, it shouldn't matter very much. I think the trust NPC can manage it, but there is one enemy that dampens healing. I will show you this one. So this one is I need to be killed in priority. I don't know if we can get two groups here. There's this one, the roller. Attached to me at the moment, which I think is somehow good because at least not attacking the healer. So you see it's a kind of really what it looks like. It looks like this. I need to be killed in priority. But if you do it one group by one group, it shouldn't be a problem.
祈りが万神を生むように人の恐怖が獣に転じる。
Alright, so this one is not very difficult, but he has some trick attacks, including a Meteor Attack. We have to hide behind the rock, as well as a very large attack that is going to take around 3/4 of the field. It's not hard to avoid, but if you expect it. So let's have a demonstration. And a good trick here could be to follow the trust members, follow Rena. So Meteor Rain, due to some meteor on the field. You have to be away from others here. Away from others. Alright. And you're going to have to hide behind all the meteors. For the final sky, follow the trust members and hide behind the meteor here. If you don't hide, you die immediately. So now you see, as I mentioned earlier, you have the big part of the arena is going to be become orange. So you have to be on the far side. Just follow the trust members again. Just have to be away from the attacks, quite easy. Don't be too close to the boss. We're going to see meteors again soon, I think. See again meteors. Different from others. Okay, meteor is falling. You go to a safe place and take the path from the meteors. Okay, proximity marker. Be away from others. And now we go to the final sky again. And again, we're going to follow the trust members again. See, final sky. And they're going to hide probably behind this one. Alright, that's it. And again, the arena is going to clear the sea again. You have a lot of time. Go to the safe space on the far end. See one more time. Don't forget to go away from the meteor markers. So meteor rain, we're going to see it. Okay, you see, so first you drop your marker away from others. We're going to drop it here. Oh. We got one meteor here. And now we have to go away from the meteors. We got two here. And again, we're going to have to go behind one of the rocks, avoiding the orange. So you see here we got hit by two of the. It's not the end of the world to hit by two. I think for the maximum. I think it's very important to be away from the meteor markers and to also avoid the final sky big meteor, because this one kills you in one shot. So. Right, so you're going to see the same monsters here. See another one we mentioned earlier. You see this one. Again, this is the one you need to target in priority because they dampen healing. So they try to actually attack it first. You see, now he put on Yoryonje, so he's diminishing Yoryonje's healing. So that's very dangerous. To be killed in priority. See, Yoryonje has trouble eating the tank because of this Terminus Roller, but he's almost dead. Alright, that's going to be easier now. Lots of orange on the ground, you see here. If you are far enough, it shouldn't attack you too much, but still pay attention.
大地は崩れ水は血となり文明は燃え尽き。
Again, you should really read the story here. I think it's worth it. Emmet explaining the final days. Second group as well here.
大丈夫か。お守りします。排除します。私だってやれるんだから。
Arriving at the second boss. The second boss is not a typical boss because it's a series of small groups of beasts, followed by this large beast coming back at the end with some sort of DPS checks, which shouldn't feel difficult. So you start by attacking this big chicken. He's going to go away and he's going to have various waves of beasts coming. Now we're going to have various groups. Stay next to the tank, let them take the thing. So this is really like normal groups, nothing special here. Again on the group, we'll see this time the Terminus Roller, he's here. I advise to try to kill him first. Okay, he's dead. Back to usual. Normally there's no particular difficulty, you know, keep attacking and avoiding all the AoEs. Another large group. Be sure to use AoEs here. Get the number of enemies, I think that should be obvious. They die pretty fast, but as you can see, there's a lot of them. And at the end, Big Chicken is going to come back. And you need to kill him before he bursts. So this is a need to attack. Nothing to do with attacking here. Again, no big pressure, but focus on the O-fan. If the burst arrives to the maximum, he will die, but it's really easy. There's not much to be worried about. He's bigger. Need to interact with the arterial flow here to go to the last part of the dungeon, which is one of the great sceneries above the planet. And this is going to be the boss. We see him here. So actually, interestingly, he's here attacking.
ってやれるんだから。これくらいなら。
星は暗くなっていく。再び断りを紡がねば
Last two
ならない。
groups. Just be careful avoiding the big line AoE here. Alright, and then it's just as earlier. Big AoEs.
Finish. 決意する我らの前にその獣は立ちふさがる。
That's the final boss. It's not very hard, but people who don't know tend to do the wrong thing. Again, I'm wearing the view here. The final days. Alright, so first, before we start, look at the shape of the arena. It's a kind of rectangle with some place on the side. So, as you may guess, is going to have big attacks who attacks everything except the sides. So you'll have at some point to move to the side. There are also two important notes. One, that sometimes the side would not be safe, and when they are colored, they're not safe. So you have to go on the side, but only on the side which are normal, like this one. If the side has a color, it means it's not safe. Is it also going to be? If you stay there, you're also going to be hit or worse die. Second, is going to progressively move towards us, right? So he starts at the very end, but then he moves twice to be closer. So once he is at the last position, which is already here, he won't go anymore. So don't be scared. There's no timer in this boss. Once he has advanced the whole duration, then you have to you don't be worried about. But I think at the beginning, just be ready to actually pull back, because it's going to move forward and also again kill people on its path. And lastly, and probably the most tricky part, they're going to have lateral attacks appearing on the side. So there's going to be some ads appearing on the side. They can't be targeted, but then they will attack a horizontal ray in the screen, and you have to avoid them. So again, the advice is to stick to the trust members there. So we're going to do this strategy. We're going to do our best to stick with Rina In general, in this boss, you don't have much risk of sticking with someone else. Look at where Rina is, and then we'll follow Rina along the side of the boss. Here it is. Stay at distance. We know it's going to approach, so we don't want to be too close. Alright, that's the big ray. You have to be on the side. Remember, here they are all safe, but in the future some won't be safe. Go back in the middle. You see the Meteor Attack go far away here. This is when he progresses. You have to be away from this, or you will die. Again, in this case, head back. And you see the lateral heads I mentioned earlier. You have to be in between them. See in between here. Okay, let's try to stay with Oyonje this time. The deadly ray. Avoid the ray here. Another ray to be avoided. Okay, big ray. You see, this one is safe. You see the one which is pink out there is not safe. It's going to fall down. And you saw it falling down, so you have to be on the safe one. Or you can throw the trust member as well. Okay, again, big ember marker, be far away. Alright, it is the final jump is made. Now it's not going to move anymore. So again, Shadow Wreck. Follow, let the follow Rina here. I will avoid here. Rina goes there. Now we have to move. Again, you have to avoid those. They don't hurt too much, but don't stay in them. You have to move quickly if one is on you. Again. You see the pink one here, which is going to be is not safe. Again, the big attack. You have to be on the side, on a safe spot. Not this one. See, this one is going to fall down. And now this one is not safe either. And the one not safe. There's only one safe left, which is this one. Okay. More. Okay, avoid it. Put the camera this way if it helps you. Right, just avoid them if they go on you. AoE and another ray is going to come. Another big ray. So you see we're going to go to this one, which is the only safe one. still just remember coming here as well because it's the only safe one. And this is the last one because now this one is going to break as well. So we need to hopefully finish the boss now. Okay, avoid. Here it is. If you reach there, congratulations for finishing Shadowbringers and enjoy the story to come.